Once upon a time, there was a hard-working farmer who lived in a small village. He grew corn on a 10-acre farm and took great pride in his work. However, one season, a fierce and relentless sun scorched the land, leaving his fields barren and dead. The farmer did everything he could to save his crops, but no amount of water or care could reverse the damage. Day by day, he grew more and more anxious, his heart weighed down with worry. What will happen to me? He wondered, feeling hopeless. All around him, his neighbors' fields were lush, their crops lush and thriving. They were eagerly preparing for the harvest, full of hope and excitement, while the farmer felt isolated and defeated. He could not stop thinking about his loss and the uncertainty of what was to come. One day, news spread throughout the village about a wealthy merchant from a nearby town. This merchant, known for his ingenious business ideas, was unlike the other merchants. He was not looking for fresh crops. Instead, he was looking for dried corn stalks to make bedding for his cattle. To everyone's surprise, the merchant offered an astonishing price of 200 gold coins for each field of dried corn. The other farmers laughed at his proposal. Who would sell dried corn when they already had fresh green crops to harvest? They scoffed. They considered the merchant's offer absurd and refused to even consider it. For them, selling corn before it was fully grown was unthinkable. Undaunted, the merchant went from farm to farm, looking for someone willing to sell their dried corn. Finally, he came to the field of the worried farmer. Seeing the withered stalks, the merchant's eyes lit up with delight. He approached the farmer and asked, "Would you like to sell me dried corn?" The farmer looked at him in disbelief. "My dried corn? But it's useless to me," he replied. The merchant smiled and said, "I'll pay you 200 gold coins. They're exactly what I need to make bedding for my cattle." The farmer felt strangely relieved. What he had once considered worthless and beyond saving was suddenly an opportunity for him to reclaim what he had lost. "You'll really pay me for these?" he asked hesitantly. "Sure," the merchant assured him. 200 gold coins. Without further thought, the farmer agreed to the deal. As he counted the money, the farmer felt a weight lifted off his shoulders. What seemed like a hopeless situation turned into an unexpected blessing. After the transaction, the farmer thanked the vendor profusely. The vendor focused on his business, nodded politely, and continued on his way. As he watched him leave, the farmer felt a new sense of calm, one he had not experienced for many days. Over the next few days, the farmer's perspective changed. He began to worry less about what the future might bring and reflected on the lesson he had learned. Sometimes, what seemed like a loss is actually a hidden blessing. In our own lives, we often find ourselves worrying about the future, haunted by the fear of failure or loss. We focus on what we lack and fail to see the possibilities before us. But life has a way of surprising us. What seems like a setback can open the way to new opportunities. When we stop focusing on what we think we have lost, we can discover the value of what we already have. So instead of dwelling on worries, believe that every moment has its own purpose. Challenges can lead us to growth and even greater blessings. Keep faith and an open heart. You never know when today's troubles can lead to tomorrow's triumph. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring stories to brighten your day.